Welcome to the YouTube channel The Right Place, where creative upcycling meets rustic outdoor charm in the most inspiring ways. In this opening segment, I introduce the journey of transforming forgotten vintage treasures into eye-catching decor pieces perfect for a small rustic garden makeover. The focus begins with reimagining old items that many people might throw away, turning them into meaningful accents that elevate even the tiniest outdoor space. The goal is to show how these vintage objects, when thoughtfully upcycled, can contribute elegance and character without needing a large budget. I also guide viewers through the creative mindset needed to see potential in forgotten finds and convert them into outdoor focal points. To keep this inspiration coming, I encourage viewers to subscribe and stay connected for more innovative transformations. 1. Rediscovering old metal containers. Using old metal containers as garden planters reveals how vintage pieces can merge function with rustic style. These containers often possess textures and patina that new items cannot imitate, making them ideal for natural outdoor settings. By converting them into planters, the worn surfaces harmonize with greenery and flowers, elevating the overall charm of the garden. This transformation shows how something once cast aside can become a highlight of the space. 'Reinforcing the usability of these containers involves simple steps like drilling drainage holes and treating rust spots without losing their antique character. The end result displays a balance between durability and aesthetic appeal, especially in small garden areas where each object must earn its place. These unique planters provide a sense of nostalgia while offering practical value, making them perfect for compact rustic gardens. This approach proves that old metal finds can deliver both beauty and function. 2. Turning wooden crates into vertical displays. Wooden crates serve as excellent foundations for vertical gardens when handled with creativity and care. Their simple structure becomes an asset when arranged to provide levels and depth in compact outdoor spaces. By stacking or mounting them, you can create a rustic display wall that highlights plants, tools, and vintage accents. This technique enhances small spaces by drawing the eye upward and maximizing usable area. 'Refinishing crates with light sanding or natural stains helps preserve their aged appearance while adding structural reliability. Once secured, these crates become dynamic shelves that feature greenery and reclaimed objects that evoke countryside charm. Their modular nature allows easy rearrangement when refining the garden layout or experimenting with new decorative combinations. This ensures the garden remains fresh and visually engaging throughout the seasons. 3. Repurposing antique tools as garden art. Antique tools carry a nostalgic weight that transforms them into compelling garden art when displayed with intention. Their weathered surfaces naturally complement outdoor environments, enhancing the authenticity of rustic garden designs. Hanging them on fences or placing them among plants creates a subtle visual narrative about history and craftsmanship. This storytelling element adds dimension to even the smallest garden corners. 'The transformation process often requires minimal alteration, allowing the tools to retain their original shape and character. Arranged thoughtfully, they bridge practicality and beauty, reminding viewers of their past utility while contributing aesthetic value. Displaying them in clusters or as accents along pathways helps define the garden's personality. Such details enrich the atmosphere and cultivate a sense of heritage woven into the landscape. 4. Adapting vintage furniture for outdoor seating. Converting vintage furniture into outdoor seating introduces elegance and personality to small rustic gardens. These pieces often possess craftsmanship and style that modern designs rarely match, making them ideal for distinctive outdoor retreats. Weatherproofing and reinforcing old chairs or benches prepare them for long-term outdoor use without losing their antique essence. Their presence instantly elevates the space with charm and comfort. 'Adding natural textiles or neutral cushions enhances comfort while maintaining a cohesive rustic theme. Arranged thoughtfully, these seating pieces create a welcoming area for relaxation and reflection within limited space. Their aged character blends seamlessly with natural surroundings, producing a balanced environment that feels both refined and cozy. This fusion of history and hospitality turns forgotten furniture into meaningful focal points. 5. Reinventing glass jars into ambient lighting. Glass jars represent one of the most versatile vintage items for garden upcycling, especially when converted into ambient lighting. Their transparent surfaces capture soft light beautifully, creating an inviting glow in outdoor settings. When hung from branches or arranged along pathways, they add warmth and structure to the garden design. This approach transforms ordinary containers into serene illuminators. By placing LED candles or solar lights inside the jars, the garden becomes both enchanting and energy efficient. Each jar's subtle imperfections contribute character and authenticity to the overall rustic theme. They work particularly well in small spaces where gentle lighting enhances intimacy without overwhelming the layout. This technique demonstrates how simple vintage items can influence mood and functionality. 6. Using old ladders as multi-level plant stands. Repurposing old ladders into plant stands offers a practical method to introduce height and variety in compact gardens. These ladders naturally support tiered displays that highlight different plant species and decorative pieces. Their weathered wood integrates beautifully with greenery, reinforcing the rustic aesthetic. This simple upcycle instantly increases vertical gardening opportunities. 'The ladder steps provide ready-made shelving that requires minimal adjustment, making the transformation efficient and visually balanced. Painted ladders maintain charm, while bare wood ladders embrace natural aging effects that enhance the outdoor theme. When positioned strategically, they help organize space and guide visual flow within the garden. This functional structure strengthens both practicality and design harmony. 7. Transforming old window frames into decorative accents. Vintage window frames introduce architectural interest when incorporated into small rustic gardens. Their shapes and textures work as visual anchors that draw attention to specific areas. Positioned behind plants or fixed to fences, they create depth and framing effects that amplify natural beauty. These repurposed pieces add elegance without occupying much space. 'Light sanding and protective sealants maintain their aged charm while ensuring durability outdoors. Window frames also serve as bases for climbing plants or decorative inserts that personalize the garden. They blend simplicity and sophistication, providing a nostalgic backdrop for flowering vines or crafted displays. Their decorative function elevates the space with subtle yet memorable character. 8. Reimagining iron gates as rustic dividers. Old iron gates, when repurposed as garden dividers, enrich small spaces with texture and structure. Their intricate designs create visual boundaries that segment the garden without restricting movement or flow. These elements add historical depth that complements natural environments beautifully. The result is a garden that feels organized yet artistically expressive. Securing the gates in stable positions will allow plants to weave through their openings, blending metal and greenery in a cohesive fashion. This fusion softens the iron while enhancing the rustic garden's organic feel. Their presence subtly guides the viewer's attention and defines intimate areas within tight layouts. These gates prove that decorative and functional elements can merge seamlessly. 9. Crafting vintage buckets into water features. Vintage buckets make excellent bases for small water features that introduce soothing sound and motion to the garden. Their simple structure adapts easily to pumps and tubing, allowing for creative interpretations of classic fountains. The aged metal provides an authentic rustic identity that enhances outdoor tranquility. This transformation elevates sensory experience in limited space gardens. 'Adding stones, moss, and miniature plants around the bucket produces a naturalistic appearance that blends harmoniously with the garden environment. The gentle water movement creates relaxation while also highlighting the bucket's vintage charm. Such features become focal points that enrich both atmosphere and visual appeal. This demonstrates how antique objects can carry elegance into functional garden design. 10. Blending multiple upcycled elements in one small space. Integrating several upcycled vintage items in a single compact garden requires thoughtful placement and balance. Each object contributes its own character, and arranging them harmoniously avoids overwhelming the space. By distributing textures, heights, and shapes, the garden achieves cohesion while showcasing individuality. This method celebrates creativity and mindful curation. When grouped with intention, these items generate a narrative that reflects both history and contemporary purpose. Their variety encourages viewers to explore the space from multiple angles, revealing new details with each glance. This layered arrangement highlights how nostalgia and nature cooperate to produce a rustic yet refined atmosphere. The resulting composition demonstrates the power of unified upcycling. Conclusion. The collection of upcycled vintage treasures shown throughout this project illustrates how creativity can reshape even the smallest garden into a meaningful retreat. Each piece, once forgotten, now contributes charm through thoughtful restoration and strategic placement. Their combined presence exceeds mere decoration by offering personality, structure, and emotional resonance. These transformations affirm that rustic beauty often begins with rediscovering the value of old items. Carrying these ideas forward allows anyone to cultivate a garden that feels personal, resourceful, and aesthetically refined. The process encourages mindful reuse and an appreciation for materials with history, resulting in an outdoor space enriched with authenticity. A small garden becomes vibrant when enhanced by items that merge craftsmanship with natural surroundings. This conclusion invites viewers to apply these ideas and experience the elegance of reclaimed rustic design.